What's up, ladies? Sneakymode here with the first in our new series of Minecraft. This is going to be fun. I actually have a world kind of pre-planned for this because I thought it would provide something that I can talk about, or we can get into quicker without having to watch. Wow, I would get a message on Skype right as I start a video. I'm not even going to stop. It's live commentary, and it's a pain to adjust this stuff. So anyway, the idea is that this is a kind of survival thing. I'm stuck on this island, as you can see. There's next to nothing out there. I'm going to turn the fog up a little bit so we can get a bit more frames. But as you can see, we're basically stuck on this island. Up the top right, I have a little map. It's a mod. You can download it on the Minecraft forums, and these cows are quite loud. You can go on the Minecraft forums and download them. This thing, the texture pack I'm using is also a custom one called the Painterly pack. I will put the link to download that in the description. There's a whole website dedicated to it, and you can kind of customize it to your liking on the actual website, which is kind of cool. This is, if you download it, you won't get exactly what I'm using right now. This is kind of custom to my choice, and it probably will change because I'm experimenting with some texture packs. But right now, this is what I'm using. And it's nice. It just adds a different touch in the game while still having that kind of Minecrafty charm. You get some texture packs that are really, is that iron? You get some texture packs that are really high resolution, and just they make the game look almost unlike, it doesn't have that kind of pixely 8-bit Minecraft looking dealio, but this one kind of stays true to that. So yeah, the reason I'm destroying all the leaves first is to hopefully get some saplings to replant some trees. Thinking ahead, I don't want to just dig up a tree and then not maximise the amount of other trees that I can plant. And one tip for planting trees is you want, from where you're going to plant, you want 2 spaces each direction, at least each direction, left and right of it. Diagonally doesn't matter, but if I'm going to plant it here, there's 1, 2 there. So if I put it here, and you can see there's 2 spaces, 2 blocks each side. That's the kind of the maximum or minimum, depth or spacing between each tree. That should sit fine there, and we'll put one down here as well. So this means we get some trees back, and we're not just wasting wood, and we're being more efficient. Because the whole point is to there's no goal really, and on this particular level, it's more just about survival in general, seeing how long you can survive for. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just going to maximise our efficiency, and do all that fancy stuff. Won't get too much into it because it is boring to listen to. There's more saplings down there. Oops, I didn't really want to do that. What's our difficulty at actually? Normal. We'll keep it at that. Let's plant these trees and then process that wood and pick up these flowers as well. Where's that down? We'll explore that in a minute. We're going to plant this. That should be fine. There's also an abundance of animals, but that will go down obviously. I don't think they spawn anymore. I don't think they spawn again. I keep doing that. So this is all we have, so we're going to try and make the most of it. And I just heard a spider. Where can I plant this? This will do. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this series. This is something I'm going to be doing quite a lot. Obviously still going to do the Black Ops videos and whatever else, but this is something that I can keep on going forever basically, as long as the game continues to bring new things and all that fun stuff. Let's gather up this. This is actually clay. It's usually blue in the default texture pack. I think that's one of the problems with me. Turn that music off. We'll keep up a little bit. Or not. That's one of the flaws to using another texture pack, is that if you're not using the default one, people who don't play the game that much, or who only understand the main texture pack, won't know what everything is. But I've been playing this game for long enough to understand. Whoa, we've uncovered a secret passage. I've been playing the game long enough to understand, what everything is through using multiple texture packs and blah blah blah, interesting things like that. So anyway, and I'm going to give you some tips that I've learned throughout playing this game as we play. I actually just come up with one there, or remembered one. Something that I use quite a lot to be efficient, but it'll become more relevant later on when I get some tools. So just now I'm going to gather some whatever stuff. let's clear out an entrance so we remember to get into this secret, whatever the hell it is. Please don't let water fall in. Okay. Let's place a sand block down. I actually need to move this window a little bit. That'll do. Yeah, let's clear a way into this so we remember to come back here at some point. This might just connect onto the one I found up at the other end, but I don't know. Okay, that's fine. And as interesting as it looks, I'm not going to go in here right now. That spider, wherever the hell it is really annoying me. One thing I want to point out that to some that may not know either is... Okay. Jesus, I need to get away from these. That is also still a chicken, but it looks like a duck. The skin pack I'm using, or texture pack I'm using, makes certain animals look different. What was I going to say? Something... who knows, let's just... let's find somewhere we can stay. I actually like the look of this down here. I'm not going to jump down this time because I damaged it. Okay, never mind. Down here looked quite interesting, so... Where is that spider? It must be underground somewhere. It's really annoying me, all these animals. So loud. Let's turn these into some sticks. We don't need them many just now, this is just to get our craft on. Really, guys? Okay, let's make one pickaxe, because we're immediately going to get stone or cobblestone and turn that into more pickaxes, because they work better than wood. So if you don't understand the ranks of or just how effective each material is, or what the materials are, you get iron, or first of all you get wood, which I'm using right now. Then you get stone / cobblestone, which is this. This is pure stone or smooth stone, and then when you dig it up, when you do this, there's cobblestone, which can be used to craft things. Then you get iron, which is this here, and you also get gold. Gold is about as valuable as wood. It's not effective at all, it's just mostly there for show. But as far as the ranks go, it would be wood, gold, cobblestone, iron, and then diamond, which is like the most durable. Whoa, the most durable, longest lasting, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. I'm sorry if this is dark as well, but I'm just trying to clear out a little space where we can stay away from the bad guys at night, known as mobs, or unfriendly mobs, or enemies, or zombies and monsters. Oh, lots of bad things. We'll find out later on as the series moves on. Now, to mine this, we actually need to make stone pickaxes rather. So we're going to follow the same formula as before, but with a stone. You know, whatever. So let's quickly mine this stuff up. Oh, I can't get down there. Get this stuff. I don't want to spend too much. Oh god, even more. Well, that's a good start. Okay, here was my tip that I was going to say. If you're sitting mining stone and then you come to mud, don't just sit and hit at this with that. Switch to anything else. Unless you've got a shovel, then switch to anything, because it's a waste of a use, because these are limited. You can see the little green bar at the bottom on each of these here. It's a waste, really. And the same goes for if you have stone pickaxes and you're just mining stone, then you might as well use wood before anything else, because at least it gets that used up before you use your more valuable and more efficient tools. So yeah, I don't want to talk too much about tips, but I'll give tips as the series goes on, but I don't want to make the whole thing about, you know, from a beginner's point of view, because it gets boring, because a lot of people know what this game's like now and they understand it, and it makes more sense for me to talk about other things or just anything else. But so I'm going to use this as an entrance to a mine of sorts, even though we have two different separate areas to explore. We'll just leave that there. We need to get coal is what we need, and I don't think I saw any actually. What I'm going to do quickly is get this thing up, move it inside, so we have our things protected. I'm going to dig one more. Use the stone one to get this done quicker so we can move on to something else. Okay, Okay, I'm going to put this here. Quickly going to make a... Oh, I don't have enough planks. I was going to make a chest, but we'll do that when the trees grow. So I'm already not making efficient. Actually, I'm not been too bad, but I should have had more wood. It takes a couple of days for trees to grow, so we're going to have to, you know, just go with what we have for now. So saying that, I will make more pickaxes because I figure right now the most we'll be doing is mining. Oops, that's wrong. So we'll put in more of this, get some more pickaxes, and I think that's fine. Let's just go and explore those things we found, those holes in the ground. There's clearly a spider or something over here. I don't want to go where there's too much noise. It's really bugging me. So where was that other one? Maybe it was over the other side. It's also becoming nighttime, so it's probably best that we do get into a mine. It's best to, when it becomes nighttime, it's probably best to start mining, because then you're underground and you're away from all the potential enemies. And what are these guys doing? Okay. I hear something in the water as well. Is one of our animals trying to escape? No. Move out of the way. I probably should have made a weapon as well, actually. That, do we even have... Yeah, let's quickly make a weapon to oh, there's coal and an egg. Let's quickly grab this before I forget. Because coal, I'd say it's the most valuable thing in the game, to be honest. Oh god. That's where this game can start getting... Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's leave that there so we remember these guys. At least we know where the spider noises are coming from. Let's quickly go over here, make a weapon. We're just going to make one out of stone. And I'm going to use this to block off the door. And do we even have... Yeah, let's get some sticks. We will make torches, because those are the most... Alongside coal, they're the most valuable thing you could possibly do. Oops, that's incorrect again. Obviously not doing very well right here. This also makes a furnace which you can use to smelt objects and create different things. What we're going to do, make a sword. Stone sword. It looks like a spear on my, you know, my skin pack, texture pack, but that's just what it is. Let's put this in here, along with these sticks. Actually, oh, never mind. We'll leave that to process and we'll get out and do some cool things. I'll leave that open in case we need to rush back in. We'll keep our sword out right now. Let's kill this pig for some meat. You see that he dropped bacon. That's basically going to be sustenance. That'll keep us alive. We can keep the chickens alive. They will drop eggs, which you can also use to bake cakes and then to eat. I'm not even joking. You can proper bake cakes and use them to survive with. I also apologise if this is dark, but at least we have some. Oh god. Okay, it appears this actually leads to nothing. So the pig is hiding. Let's get the meat anyway. You know, I don't like killing these. Don't like killing them, but I'll spare him for now, because we don't know what we're going to come across and what more efficient things. What we'll do is we'll kill these guys. Let's try and get down here without getting injured and kill these guys so we can get in here. I get the feel. Oh god. I can still hear a spider. That's not good. But does that mean there's one still down here? Stick a torch up. Okay, this is something we can... Oh, okay, I think there's a spawner down there. Oh god. No, 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 no. Please, no! Get the hell out of here. So I forgot. I think there's a spawner down here. Yes, yes there is. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's eat some bacon. You're supposed to cook bacon and it actually heals you much more efficiently. What we need to do is place torches down here, because that will stop them from spawning. God, get out of here. This isn't good. So we know now that there's a spawner down there, and what spawners do is, well, what it sounds like, it spawns animals. or not animals, it spawns offensive mobs, mobs that want to kill you. So we're kind of stuck here right now. Don't really know what to do. And I've only got half health, which isn't good. It's not good to go down and fight spiders. What we can do, however, is wait until daytime, because spiders do become friendly during the day. Hopefully that means any time during the day and not just when they're out in the open. But no, we can get in and figure something out. All you need to do is get in and place a torch next to the spawner, the mob spawner, because then that will turn them friendly. Okay, let's check this out then, since... Okay, there's more spiders. That's not good. Wait. Is that a... Oh god. It's a zombie, let's kill him. So this is another offensive mob, a zombie. They're not fun to mess with either. What can we do? I wonder if we can dig into that, the mob spawner, and then place a torch. You know what I mean? Like, we can dig through. If we follow the noise from these guys, we could probably get in there and place a torch in there. And just get another message on Skype. I actually have it through my phone. Oh god. Did not expect that, but if we do this, and then kill these guys, which should be easy enough because they can't fit through this space. Let's put something behind us as well to protect us, just in case. But these guys can climb up walls and things, but they can't... God. Check that guy. He has the right idea. Oh! No, 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 no! No, 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 no. Oh, I just clicked on go to the title. That... that was silly. I didn't mean to click cancel there, or click back to the main menu, but let's call it quits for now. I'm going to record a video right after this actually, because I'm having fun right now. But that's part 1, guys. I hope you like this. Like the video and leave a comment and all that good stuff, and I will see you next time.